that for later.
Just ahead. Everybody ready?
I'm with you, Trouble. All the way.
You got us this far.
Let us go then. Let us do this, as they say. Like Brutus. Alright, we needed 2. We might only have 2. But that's alright. We'll move 2 now. Wicked dry mouth. It's gonna take little sips.
So little sip.
Yeah, half of my lexicon is just pop culture regurgitation, and I apologize for that. The last couple of years of my life, I haven't been able to do much but absorb pop culture, so it has weaved its way into my brain, vines. I don't fuck with TikTok, but a lot of YouTube, a lot of Reddit. Like I said, there's not much to do when you're laid up in a hospital, you know what I mean, with nothing but, you know, a tablet and a phone. Tablet, phone, and rehab. You know, that's only like an hour a day, or 2 hours a day, or 3 hours a day if you ask for it, and they have the personnel to give it to you.
And I am this world's creator.
So I have absorbed a lot of garbage content over the last 4 years, is what I'm trying to say. And it has weaved its way into my brain. And some good content, obviously. Speaking of that, if you're ever looking for a mobile game, Eternium, the Diablo-like, that's pretty fun. And you have to do like symbols to do all your special moves and stuff, like finger swipes and whatnot. It's pretty fun. And free.
I saw them at his crossing and Weishaupt and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead. And all we have is this. Because of you.
You pulled your little dagger out and nothing came out of it because you are a boy. I will not respect you, and I'll make sure the kids don't either.
You are nothing. This entire world is my domain. thrall lives, I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight. Pathetic!
I lean into the left as I'm playing. Sorry, guys. Stay in frame. Keep my mark.
The dread wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me. Those who try stand alone.
Has anyone seen the new simulation that they released of the supercomputer? There we go. Of the black hole eating a star. I don't know how accurate it is, but it looks pretty damn awesome.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
I've got a team, and that's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
Cutscene.
You will kneel.
No. No, no, no.
Oh, come.
Can't stay for long because I'm at work, but hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Cannot deny the truth.
Nice to hear from you.
I can do this.
So I assume your name's Budgie. Hi, I'm Kris. Nice to meet you. You heard a good point. I don't want to talk over the story part. Sorry.
You liking this game?
Okay, so don't judge me on this. This is my first Dragon Age game. I knew nothing of Dragon Age before I started playing this game. Never saw a single frame of anything Dragon Age before this. And yes, my first playthrough of this game where I played, as they call, a Paragon, and I did everything, I did every quest, I learned about all the lore because it was super interesting, because I never knew anything about it until now, you know, and yes, I really loved it. And now this is my third time playing through the game, and this is my, like, asshole playthrough. I did everything as a jerk. I made all the wrong choices on purpose to see the bad ending. And I have seen two other endings that are completely different than this. So yeah, yes. Do I like this game? Yes. The answer is yes. Is it flawed? Yeah. Do I like deeper stuff too? Yeah. But this is a great jumping on point for non-Dragon Age fans to become Dragon Age fans. It got me. Granted, I have a wide taste, but discerning wide taste. You know what I mean? It has to hit a minimum level of competency for me to like things, and this exceeds that. Like, it's beautiful. It's fun to play.
Oh, that's awesome. That was me with the original Dragon Age.
See, I never got to play any of those.
Sometimes I had a hard time playing it again.
I never got to because I was a PlayStation kid. So, you know, kind of a PlayStation fanboy, still a little am. So I never really, I missed out, unfortunately. Alright, he's taunted. Why is he coming after me? Jeez.
I have flipped back and forth between consoles for many years, so I got some of the best of both worlds.
I wish I had done that, but I missed out a lot on all the Xbox exclusives, but I got all the Sony exclusives. You know what I mean? It was alright. I think I made out okay. Can you stream on the Xbox Series X? I honestly know nothing about that console. Because now, like, I wouldn't be able to stream right now because my PC is shot. If I didn't have the PS5. I'm doing this with a face cam on the PS5 and everything. And I'm actually getting a green screen so I can chroma key out the background. So I'll just be a floating head.
How streaming on Xbox goes.
Neither do I. I don't even know if you can, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Green screens are cool for sure.
Yeah, you know you can use a green screen on the PS5? And chroma keys? You can use green or blue, it has settings for both. I didn't know that until I started messing around with the settings today. They didn't advertise that at all. It's such a cool feature.
Oh, wow,
like, just to even say. Like, even if people aren't going to really use it, like 1 in 100 of people are going to use it on the platform, or 1 in 1,000 probably, or maybe even more, less than that. It's such a cool feature. They should have talked about that a little. Alright.
They only really talked about the triggers if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like, I don't understand. Yeah, like the control is dope, and like when you're like in this game, if you're petting a cat and it purrs, the controller vibrates with the purring. Like that's just so cool. Same thing on Assassin's Creed AC Shadows. Same effect when you're doing things. You can feel it when you're stabbing somebody. You can kind of feel it with the triggers and everything. Yeah, it's fun. It is a cool feature, but I mean, there's more to it than that. You know what I mean? I would have advertised some of these features a lot more than they did. God dang it! Thought I had you there. Come on.
The visual effects are really impressive in this one.
Yes. Come on! I just want to cast my ultimate. There we go. Let's end this with the ultimate. I'm not going to swing anymore. I want the ultimate to end it. Do it. Okay. Shoot up more arrows at this idiot. Oh no, I can't. Right, I got to do the stabby stab. Yeah, I really enjoyed the visuals of this game. not knowing the more realistic visuals of the other Dragon Age games. Like I said, I'm now a Dragon Age fanboy. I've gone and like absorbed all the fiction, watched someone else play Inquisition because I don't have access to it, and I wish I did. I would play it right now. And I watched Dragon Age Absolution on Netflix.
Ones did not age well. Pun intended.
I've seen some modded Dragon Age 2. They've kind of upgraded it with a lot of, like, kind of like Skyrim. You know, they've upgraded so it looks almost like a modern game, but they didn't change any of the functionality, so there's no quality of life. So I don't think I would play Dragon Age 2 or Origins, but I would play Veilguard, Inquisition on the PS5 if I got it, my access to it all. If they ever released a disc copy.
Sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can
shut up
to
during this
minimize
part.
the damage. When you see the old world restored,
Because this is definitely part of the bad decision ending.
please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
The veil's not coming down on my watch.
It is over. You can never stand against me alone. If you will excuse me, the final enchantments require a delicate touch. And you are alone now, truly. You have lost everyone, everything. It is over.
Yeah, it is. Because it's not just my blood on that dagger.
No!
You were never ready to make the sacrifices that leadership requires.
Yeah, fuck Solus. But this is what happens in the bad ending. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Absolutely everybody dies. I shouldn't be doing that hand gesture, the Elon Musk hand gesture. I'm not going to do that. Everyone dies. Absolutely everybody. Right? Like, the bad ending is bad. Like, there's more. It'll tell you. Yeah. The last of the Evanorus was defeated. The final blight, the worst of blights, was over. The Veilguard paid the deepest price for victory. Where they'd fallen, a monument was built. There's a paragraph that comes up. A final memorial for those who gave their lives to bring Thetis a peace not known for many years. There's a paragraph that comes up at the end here that I don't think I would. If I was editing the game, I would have been like, cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that, cut it, cut that. Stopping Solus and the gods cost many lives, including Rook and the team. This next little paragraph. With greater preparation and time spent with companions and allies, the Veilguard might have survived. You don't think that making every bad decision on purpose, like, it took more work to do that than it did to do the good ending? Why would you put that shit little paragraph at the end? You should have cut that. Like, patch that shit out. Like, drop a patch and get rid of that. But that's it. That's the bad ending. Everyone's dead. Everybody's dead. And, yeah, and then they scold you. I don't know. Obviously, Yeah, I should have made better choices and to go out of my way to be the biggest asshole in this game. No one plays like that. Like I'm happy that there's a consequence for playing like that, but no one's gonna play like this. It was so unnatural. It felt bad. Like every decision I made, it just felt bad. Ignoring everybody felt bad. It felt unnatural to play the game that way. You know, ignoring quests, ignoring all the Westworld quests as you're running through town, and everyone's like, "Hey, over here," you know, like that felt so unnatural. I don't.
Oh yeah, I always struggle with being the mean guy.
So don't I. Like, I play games to be the hero. Unless I'm playing to be the bad guy. You know what I mean? Like games like Dungeon Keeper and stuff like that. Where you're the not even an anti-hero, you're a bad guy. But like normally, you know, you want to be the hero of the story. That's why they let you make it look like yourself. Who wants to be the asshole of the story? You know? Granted, I won the day and was still the hero, but I still don't feel good about this ending at all. Alright. We're going to call this one. This is the end of the Dragon Age Veilguard. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We're going to end it here, and we'll see you in the morning at 8 a.m. It's getting late for me. It's almost midnight. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.
You have a good night. I will try to catch the next one.
Thanks, man. If you can still hear me, we'll see you next time. Well, we're going to be starting off with AC Shadows in the morning, and then a new mystery game in the afternoon. I'll talk to you later.